The Las Vegas Raiders are making several roster moves and also have a former friend visiting the facility right now in Kelechi Osemele. Kelechi Osemele, the former second-round pick, played with the Raiders in 2016, 17, and 18, actually signed a $60 million contract in 2016, was voted to the Pro Bowl in 2016, and also was on the NFL Top 100 Players list of 2017. Kelechi Osemele was a solid guard for the Raiders, but then lost some weight and was eventually traded to the Jets in 2019. Unfortunately, he had injuries with the Jets, played very little games, and was eventually released. And then in 2020, he was signed by the Chiefs and actually played the first 5 games at left guard until tearing a tendon when he was playing against, yes, the Las Vegas Raiders, and so he was eventually placed on IR and hasn't been on a team since. Kelechi Osemele is also famous, unfortunately, for being part of the offensive line in 2017 that played against the Washington Redskins. Yes, many people believed, hey, did this offensive line turn on Derek Carr because of all the controversy in the background regarding kneeling? And Osemele had some positive things to say about Derek Carr.
I can't tell if they like him or if they don't.
Players like him. I have not met a player that doesn't like Derek.
That's awesome.
I feel like that's 100% false that people don't like Derek as far as players are concerned.
So even though Osemele has not played in 2 years, this guy has a connection with Derek Carr, and maybe he can be somebody who can revive his career and really contribute to the Las Vegas Raiders because, quite frankly, the Raiders, well, they need help on the right side of the offensive line. That is no joke. And they also need help maybe at center because we don't know the real status of Audrey James. Will he be ruled out in this next game due to concussion protocol? The Raiders have also signed former center Billy Price, a former first-round pick for the Bengals, to the practice squad. So not officially on the roster, but Billy Price will be on the practice squad, probably an emergency situation in case Audrey James is not ready to go. And we need somebody to back up Dylan Parham because that's the guy who's likely going to get the opportunity at center if Audrey James is not ready to go. And the Raiders did have a visit with cornerback Robey-Coleman, but nothing happened until today, where Josina Anderson confirmed that Robey-Coleman is going to be signing with the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders recently signed Javelin Goodry, a slot cornerback, to the 53-man roster just yesterday, but now it seems like they're going to be signing Robey-Coleman as well, and the question is, who's going to be released? Who's going to be placed either on IR or either on the practice squad in order to allow Robey-Coleman to get to the roster? Because the roster count right now, we got to get rid of somebody to have Coleman in. And then we're also going to have to get rid of someone else in order to have Kelechi Osemele in if he is eventually signed. So the Raiders have some critical decisions to make with this roster before this game against the Arizona Cardinals. And the Raiders are desperate to bounce back after losing to the Chargers because guess what? Of all the teams that went 0-2 last year, actually none of them made the playoffs. So the Raiders have to fight back, take out the Cardinals in order to build some morale for this team, and maybe Kelechi Osemele and Robey-Coleman could be the guys to do this for the Raiders. Like this video if you haven't already and subscribe to the Raiders Rundown for more content. My name is WiFiWillie. Peace out, and I hope you have a good one.